I took a closer look at the article from the Delmarva Parent Teacher Coalition about changing the school schedule in Somerset County, specifically moving to shorter classes and adding multiple outdoor breaks. And I want to start by saying this clearly. Some of the research they're using is valid. Movement helps attention. Breaks can improve behavior. That's been known for a long time, and most educators would agree with that. But where this starts to go off track is when those findings are used to make broad claims about how the entire school day should be structured. Because the research does not say that shorter class periods lead to better academic outcomes across the board. And it definitely does not say that longer classes lead to worse outcomes. When you look at the larger body of research on scheduling, the results are mixed. It depends on the subject, the teacher, and how the time is actually used. That part gets left out. Now let's shift to reality, because this is where the conversation really needs to go. I worked as a scheduler in a secondary school. So when I see a proposal that includes 5 or 6 breaks built into the day, each lasting 10 to 15 minutes, I'm not looking at it as a concept. I'm looking at what it actually does to the schedule. You start adding those up, and you're losing an entire class period, maybe 2. So the question becomes simple. What are you removing? Because the school day doesn't expand, you don't get extra time. And then there's the issue of implementation. Multiple outdoor breaks during the day sounds fine in theory, but in practice, you're dealing with supervision, transitions, and students returning on time, especially at the secondary level. That's where this starts to break down very quickly. The idea of starting the day with a 15 to 20 minute break raises even more questions, because now you're building the day around unstructured time and expecting structure within it. That's just not how schools operate. At the end of the day, this is a good example of taking pieces of research that are valid and stretching them into conclusions that don't hold up when you actually try to apply them. If we're going to have this conversation, it needs to include both research and how schools really function. Right now, this proposal only does one of those. Curious what others think? Leave your thoughts in the comments.